My name is H.A. Goodman, and I'm an author, columnist, and journalist. And to read my writing and to see my latest CNN appearances and my MSNBC and RT appearances, you can go to hagoodman.com. I'll be starting a new publication, February 1st. You're going to love it. This infatuation with crowd sizes, in terms of the media infatuation with it, it's absolutely ridiculous. And the goal, obviously, is to try to convince the American public there's no energy, there's no support, there's no enthusiasm behind President Trump. So Democrats are going to win in 2020, and it's just a matter of time, 4 years. That's the underlying theme of this entire idiotic, nonsensical phenomenon. Trump's playing into it like he usually does. So he knows that he had less people than President Obama, but that's irrelevant. And he knows that illegal voters, undocumented immigrants, didn't give Hillary Clinton the popular vote. The $1.2 billion she raised gave Clinton the popular vote. That's twice as much as what Trump spent. Bernie only spent about $230 million. Hillary Clinton needed every dime of that $1.2 billion to get the popular vote, and a big percentage of that popular vote was in California. It always goes Democrat, the most populous state in the country. That's a whole other story, the popular vote issue. But in terms of crowd sizes, what we heard initially is why aren't Bernie Sanders' crowd sizes leading to victories? It's because he was cheated. So all the people initially that said, "Oh wow, Bernie has a lot of people that go to his rallies and speeches, but they don't vote." But now the people who attend the marches that are planned just for Trump, but suddenly for some reason are silent with President Obama. Those people vote. Those people will swing the election, the Electoral College. Unless you find some way to remove the Electoral College from choosing our next president in 2020, you're going to have to focus on issues that Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Ohio, all the states that were said to have been locks for Hillary Clinton, you're going to have to focus on issues that voters throughout the country, in addition to the Rust Belt, care about. That is what's going to get Democrats a win. But don't listen to me. If you're a Hillary supporter, don't listen to me. I've only been telling you since 2015 that Hillary Clinton would equal Donald Trump. So, continue lecturing everybody, Hillary bots. Continue asking if people are insane or if they have mental problems for not believing your lies and deceit and baloney. But I'll read you this. USA Today. Young voters flee Donald Trump in what may be historic trouncing. Poll shows 5 months ago. Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton is consolidating the support of the millennials who fueled Bernie Sanders' challenge during the primaries. A new USA Today Rock the Vote poll finds. As Republican Donald Trump heads toward the worst showing among young voters in modern American history. The survey shows that Clinton trouncing Trump 56% to 20% among those under 35. Again, when it was Bernie Sanders, oh, well, young voters don't vote. When it was Bernie Sanders, oh, big crowds, they don't vote. Bernie Sanders would have defeated Trump because he would have united the entire Democratic Party, and the progressives who hate the Democratic Party would have voted. People who were against the Trans-Pacific Partnership and against all the unfair issues associated with the economy, Wall Street, would have rallied behind Bernie. That's a whole other story. The issue about this debate or this big to-do regarding crowd sizes won't help Democrats in 2020 because it doesn't pertain to any issues in particular. It doesn't pertain to why Bernie Sanders voters and Trump voters wanted an end to the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Doesn't relate to ending perpetual wars, doesn't relate to wealth inequality, doesn't relate to climate change. Nothing. These aren't issues. I mean, the crowd sizes have no correlation to these issues. You're going to have to focus on policy. Democrats, Voting Rights Amendment Act of 2015. Have you ever heard a Democrat talk about that lately? No. Give me your thoughts below. The narrative that, oh, well, Trump says he had more people than what the Washington Post says he had, that's playing into Trump's manipulation of the media. The media hasn't learned its lesson. They desperately want Trump to lose. But every time they desperately want Trump to lose, he wins. And the reason is because the media and the Democratic Party don't focus on anything that has to do with policy. They focus only on insulting Trump, mocking him and his supporters, and that's why they keep winning. And that's why they'll win in 2020. Give me your thoughts if you don't have Bernie Sanders or Tulsi Gabbard or Nina Turner. Those three Democrats can beat Trump. Give me your thoughts below. Thank you so much for listening.